Welcome to G Fun Facts Online, where we dive deep into the science and technology shaping our world. Today, we're talking about something straight out of a science fiction movie, except it's very, very real. We're talking about an unseen revolution that's happening right now on battlefields across the globe. AI-powered drones. Forget what you think you know about remote-controlled planes. We're entering a new age of conflict, where algorithms can influence life and death decisions. The battlefield of the 21st century is undergoing a seismic transformation, driven by the convergence of artificial intelligence and unmanned aerial vehicles. At its core, this involves drones that can think for themselves. These aren't the drones of a decade ago, piloted by a human with a joystick miles away. These are sophisticated machines equipped with advanced sensors, like LiDAR and cameras, all powered by AI. They can navigate complex terrain, dodge obstacles, and even find their way when GPS is jammed, all without a human telling them where to turn. And their roles are incredibly diverse. First, you have the kamikaze drones, also known as loitering munitions. These machines fly to a designated area, use AI to identify and confirm a target, like a specific type of tank, and then execute a high-precision, one-way attack. Then there are the surveillance drones, acting as tireless sky guards, autonomously patrolling huge areas and using AI to analyze data and alert operators to threats. But perhaps the most game-changing development is the drone swarm. Imagine hundreds or even thousands of small drones acting as a single, coordinated entity, like a swarm of bees. They use a concept called swarm intelligence to overwhelm enemy defenses, conduct complex reconnaissance, or deliver payloads. It's a terrifyingly effective strategy that is becoming a reality. This isn't just theory. It's being tested and perfected in real-world conflicts. The war in Ukraine has become a live laboratory for AI drone technology. Both sides are in a rapid technological race. Russia has deployed drones like the Kobyla and the Lancet, which they claim use AI for real-time target recognition. Ukraine, in response, has not only used advanced drones like the Turkish Bayraktar TB2, but is also heavily investing in its own domestic AI-powered drone fleet to counter Russian attacks and reduce risks to their soldiers. And it's not just happening in Ukraine. The United States Pentagon has a program called Replicator, aiming to deploy thousands of inexpensive autonomous drones. Germany is testing AI-driven swarm behaviors, and Sweden has developed software that allows a single soldier to control up to 100 drones at once. But this rapid technological advance has outpaced our laws and our ethics. This brings us to the global debate on what are called lethal autonomous weapon systems, or LAWS, often grimly nicknamed killer robots. These are weapons that can independently select and attack a target without any human intervention. The ethical questions are profound. Should a machine ever be allowed to make the decision to take a human life? Many argue this crosses a fundamental moral line and violates human dignity, reducing people to mere data points for an algorithm. And what about accountability? If an autonomous drone makes a mistake and targets civilians, who is responsible? The programmer? The commander who deployed it? The manufacturer? The complex nature of AI makes it incredibly difficult to assign blame for potential war crimes. Furthermore, the laws of war require complex human judgments about distinction, proportionality, and precaution. Can an AI truly understand the context and make these nuanced decisions? The risk is that these systems could lead to a new arms race, and because they operate at machine speed, they could escalate a conflict faster than any human could react. The international community is completely divided on what to do. Some countries and organizations, like the Campaign to Stop Killer Robots, are pushing for a total ban on these weapons. Others believe we need a new international treaty to strictly regulate their use, ensuring meaningful human control is always present. And some nations argue that existing laws are sufficient, and that smart weapons can actually be more precise and reduce civilian casualties. The future of warfare is not on the horizon. It is here now. AI-powered drones offer clear military advantages, but they also force us to confront some of the most difficult questions about the relationship between humanity and technology. The decisions we make today will determine whether this revolution leads to a more secure world, or one where life and death decisions are delegated to the cold, unfeeling logic of an algorithm. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on the tech that's changing everything, make sure to subscribe.